how many new products did JDS introduce for 2022?
2022, we have about 500. That's a lot of new products, but it's actually less than we do many years. But with all the supply chain challenges, it's been quite a challenge for a lot of factories. A lot of factories, as everybody knows, are struggling just to keep up with demand the way it is. So a lot of them really haven't been able to put a lot of effort into new product design. They're just trying to do everything they can to supply their current products. But we do have many, many more things in the works that we're continuing to work on when conditions improve and we can bring out some new things even more.
Which one do you think has the best potential to be a top seller this year?
Now, that's an interesting question. We have new products in so many areas, whether it be signage, gifts, sublimation. A lot of them have great potential. One of the ones I'm watching with most interest was our customizable candles. It's a whole new product line. It's seen a very, very strong initial interest. It'll be really fun to see how much of that is moving in a year. It's a whole new area people haven't been able to really personalize very easily in the past. And as we all know, there's a heck of a lot of candles sold in this country. So if a certain percentage of those could go through personalization customers, that'd be a very, very nice sales amount for a lot of customers.
Supply chain challenges were the story of 2021. How well do you think the supply chain will do this year?
Well, supply chain is really interesting. I've written several newsletters about supply chain, what we're hearing, what we're seeing, what we're experiencing. This year is going to continue to be a challenge in supply chain. I am definitely seeing some improvements in a number of factories. We're getting more supply in, we're getting more shipments in. But fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, demand is also much stronger this year. So the supply we're getting in was probably certainly enough to more than satisfy last year's demand. But with strong demand right now, it's going to be a challenge. There's definitely going to be a number of items where demand is going to be much stronger than supply for the next several months, especially as we enter our peak season for our industry in that April through June timeframe. Hopefully by summer we can catch up again, but there's definitely going to be a lot of products going to be challenged as far as availability in the next upcoming months.
Overall, what is your outlook for 2022?
I'm hoping conditions will stay strong. Right now, business in general is very strong. Availability is a challenge for everybody. Pricing is up, but the customers seem to be still having strong demand for the product. So that's a great sign for our industry. Every shop I talk to seems to be very busy, which is a great sign that demand is strong. Challenge of getting employees, challenge of finding the right products, but customers being flexible, and hopefully those strong conditions continue.
Where do you see the growth opportunities this year?
That's an interesting question. Every company has a different focus, but where we're seeing the most growth is on the personalization side, more in the gifts and corporate gifts area. I think I've seen an interesting trend over the last year or two, and we've had a tremendous amount of new customers. Very interesting with the pandemic, et cetera. I think there's a lot of people that left corporate America, decided, you know what, I want to go on my own. I don't want to work in corporate America. I want to work from home. I want an internet business. Personalization industry checks a lot of those boxes. It's not extremely expensive to get into. You can do it from your home to start, at least to choose. You don't need an expensive storefront necessarily. It's just proved to be something that a lot of people have decided to do. They've always wanted to own my own business. This is my opportunity. So it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues, but right now it seems to be a very strong one. I think it's going to be a good year for everybody, and hopefully everyone has great success.